What's up, everybody? DevilDrive572 here, and we are back with some more Eden. Apparently, we're about to get a better assignment. Which meant this wasn't an official assignment. I took a fleeting glance at the plastic bag he brought. It didn't seem to contain just food and drinks. Oh?
まさかあんたのポケットマネーじゃないだろう。スポンサーがいるわけだな。
Wait, there's money in the bag too? Holy shit.
彼女を疎む者もいれば必要とする者もいる。世界は割とバランスが取れてるもんなんだよ、リョウ。
I agree. Apparently it is balanced.
そういうのもバランスが取れてるっていうのかな。
Probably.
で、結婚は？
早ければ早いほどいい。
In other words, immediately. Oh shit.
心の準備が必要なら少しは待つがな。こんな仕事が回ってくるとは思ってなかっただろう。
Well, I did not expect this either.
いや、来るものが来たって感じだな。
It's about time. Yeah.
よほどのバカでない限り、俺を単なる護衛なんぞに使わないだろう。
You'd be a fool. Well, true enough with his powers. I turned over the photo in my hand. What the hell does that say? Oh, what? Looking for alcohol. Oh, jeez. There were numerous notes written on the other side, like the target's room number and shifts. In the few days I'd been here, I had more or less figured out how all the platoons in the facility were arranged. This would be more than enough information.
それじゃあちょっと行ってくるけど、後始末も俺がやっていいのか？
Clean up?
適当に隠しておいてくれればいい。後で別の者が回収する。この手の仕事はきっちり分業した方が効率がいいんだ。
Ah. So, assassination job. Perfect for Ryou.
それは助かる。本当にここの仕事は楽だな。
The work here really is easy.
もう一度言っておくが、ここのお姫様は騒ぎがお好みじゃない。だから静かに安らかに眠らせてやってくれ。
I'm sorry, just using the words put him to sleep. Wow.
了解。
It was faint, but the Major's voice was shaking ever so slightly. Oh my. Was it some warped sense of pity for his subordinate, Sergeant Callius? Perhaps it was also a personal desire of his that it be taken care of in a discreet manner. It seemed soft to me, but it wasn't a problem so long as it didn't impede his ability to get things done. I picked up the empty holster and turned to the door as I fixed the buttons on my uniform. Oh gosh, now we're back to Inaba. Inaba walked through the hallways alone, late into the night. As usual, he had no escort, and of course, no orderly with him either. Inaba wasn't necessarily the type who liked to be alone, but he did admit he tended to think being alone was often more comfortable. Jeez, I swear I can read.
少佐
Lave. A figure suddenly materialized beside him, and called to him in nearly a whisper.
お、こんな夜中に女性が一人歩きしてはいけないな。俺が部屋まで送ってあげよ
う。Great.
何をさりげなく女の園に入り込もうとしてますか？
Well, he's acted like a... Oh, great.
チェ、なんで春菜順位は良くて俺はダメなんだ？
Oh, probably because she likes him, maybe.
なんで春菜獣医の歓迎会のことまで嗅ぎつけてるんですか、少佐は。
Well, Lavi made an astonished face inside. Apparently, the only things in this facility Inaba did not know about were state secrets and Sion's research.
守備は
How did what go? The welcome party? Probably fairly well. Inaba made sure there was nobody else in the hallway and whispered so only Lavi could hear him.
こっちは片付きました。後の処置も問題ありません。
Okay, cleaners.
毎度のことながら随分あっさりだな。少しは警戒してなかったのかな。
Catch him a little off guard. What?
腕に覚えはあったみたいですけど、彼は潜入の専門家というわけではなかったようです。
Wait, is she another assassin?
向こうさんも手駒不足か。ま、ラビーに怪我がないようで何よりだったよ。
そういうことを言うと誤解されますよ。
部下をいたわるのは当たり前のことだろう。それができない人間も多いがな。
Well, I'm not sure about that, but it's possible.
少佐は少佐は結構人のことを気遣うんですよね。というより人のことしか考えていないように見えます。
Wait, I just missed that, didn't I? She was blushing. Lavi whispered all in one breath. Inaba smiled at Lavi, who appeared to be baffled by her own utterance for some reason.
人生は人それぞれだよ。自分のために生きるか、人のために生きるか、それは自由だ。
It's true, it always is your own decision. Only you can change your fate.
ひたすらに誰かを守っていたわる人生も悪くはないだろう。まあ、そこまで大層な生き方ではないけどな。
With a tiny laugh, Inaba patted her shoulder.
記録に残せないようなヤバい仕事をさせておいて偉そうなことは言えないよな。
True.
そうですね。
See?
あなたはただ命令を下してくれればいいんです。私はそれに従うだけですから。
Oh? Why the hesitance?
そうか。
It had been barely a year since Lavi was assigned to the facility. Inaba carefully assessed her abilities and gave her many unofficial assignments, such as tonight's. She has never once failed, and performed splendidly. To Inaba, she was a rare kind of subordinate.
もう一人の方はどうなってますか？
さあね、まだ報告には来てないな。
Other one.
いきなりこんな仕事やらせてよかったんですか？
Oh, so probably meant, Ryou.
お前にも春菜の戦績は見せただろう。
Yep. She cast her eyes down and was staring intently at the floor.
ラビー？
戦績なんて見るまでもありません。彼の能力がどれほどのものか私は誰よりも知ってますよ。
Really? Inaba silently stared at her. Although her tone was indifferent, there was a convoluted medley of emotions behind her words. He may have been her superior, but that didn't mean he knew everything about his subordinates.
知っているのならわかるだろう。春菜ならやるさ。
Exactly. Ryou can take care of everything if he wants.
ですが 能力的には十分でも信用できるかどうかとなると話は別です。
Whether or not he's trustworthy. Are you kidding me?
潜入者たちは正規の手続きを踏んでここに配属されています。彼らを粛清していることが外部に漏れたら、春名順位を簡単に信用してしまうのはどうかと。
Are you kidding me, Lavi? Of course you can trust Haruna.
うん。
Yuba brushed the stubble on his chin.
まあ今回の任務の結果で少しはわかるだろう。もっとも春名順位が上官の命令に逆らうとも思えんがね。春名にはこういう危険な仕事をやらせた方がいい。あいつの腕を錆びつかせるのは軍のためにもならんし。
That's true. If he gets rusty, it's not going to be good.
それにな。
Besides,
もし春名順位が裏切ったとしても、俺が破滅するだけだ。大したことじゃない。
oh crap. Oh, that's right. From way back when. About what happened. What did happen, anyways? Lavi swallowed hard and peered closely at Inuba's face. Even so, his expression did not change.
なあ、ラビー。
はい。
俺が春名亮を信用している理由を一つ教えてやろうか。
I would like to know.
何ですか？
春名と俺は共犯者なのさ。もうずっと前からな。
Accomplices? In what? Inuba grinned, a bit surprised at how gloomy his voice sounded. The uniformed girl did not hide her bewilderment as she gazed at him. I feel like this scene and the other should have been switched, to be honest. Oh, wow. My heart was terrifyingly calm. My footsteps chiseled a uniform rhythm into the carpet with each step. The beat echoed in my head as I made my way through the halls. This was my other self, one I had not released in quite some time. So we're back to Ryou, of course. Although it was brief, I was overjoyed by the fact I had been able to return to who I was when I fought on the front lines. The transition was not difficult. I had simply resumed doing something I had done many times before. How many times exactly? Without going easy and with no hesitation, I took a single human life with these hands.
りょうくん？
A voice echoed in the empty space. The maid girl rushed over to me with a light pitter-patter in her gait. Her two large bulges, which did not suit her childish face, bounced along, and I quickly looked away. Oh, god damn it! Really? Her two large bulges. Oh gosh.
どうしたんです？こんな時間に。
It had been a few days since I learned she was of an age where it wasn't fitting to refer to her as a girl. What, are you kidding me? She's still cute. However, I couldn't help but think of her as younger. Exactly!
夜勤じゃないですよね。実は徘徊癖でもあるんですか？
Podiomania. I don't know what that is.
ボケ老人か、俺は。
Am I some senile old man? God damn it.
単なる夜の散歩だよ。あんたは？
エリカです。
Great. She was really insistent.
エリカはどうしたんだ？
See, all you had to do was add NU Elika? Gosh darn it.
ラジオが壊れちゃったんですよ。
Radio. Oh, that thing in your hands?
ラジオ？
Elka held out an old-fashioned looking radio in her hands. See, that's what I thought. Holy crap, is that old-fashioned.
このところずっと調子が悪くて。
地上の電波状況は最悪だからな。問題があるのは本体じゃないんじゃないか？
Well, I'm pretty sure that it's the radio. But you could be true.
実は自分で直せるかなと思って中をいろいろいじってたら、なんだか取り返しのつかない状態に。
Fucking phone! Sorry, as per usual, that fucking phone! When you started tampering, it ended up in a semi-unrecoverable state. Oh shit.
調子が悪いんじゃなくて、悪くしたんじゃないか。
She broke it.
どうもこういう古い機械は勝手がわからなくて。
I'm pretty sure not very many people would be with that age.
それでカリウスさんが修理は得意だと聞いたのでお願いすることにしたんですよ。
Shit.
そうか。
Elka affectionately gazed at the radio. It was probably quite precious to her.
サロンで待ち合わせてたんですけど、時間になっても来られないので探しに来たんです。りょうくん、見ませんでした？
I killed him!
見てないな。勤務が伸びてるんじゃないか？
God damn.
やっぱりそうでしょうか。以前、時間になっても交代が来ないとかぼやいてましたし。
Who knows?
ま、よくあることだな。
It's true, relief never appears on time. His relief probably wouldn't come for a while. Oh god damn. The relief for Kellius's original job, that is.
そのラジオの修理、急ぐのか？
急ぎはしませんけど、どうしてです？
I'll fix it! She tilted her head.
なんなら、俺が修理しようか。カリウス軍曹には俺から言っておこう。
How did I know this would happen?
りょうくん、ラジオなんて直せるんですか？
戦場ではたまに無線機の修理なんかもやってた。手先を使うことは嫌いじゃない。
へえ、それじゃあお願いできますか？本当に急がなくて構いませんから。
あ。
I took the radio from her hands. It seemed to be quite an antique, but it should still be pretty simple inside. Then again, no radio was ever that complex in the first place. I reached in my waist on reflex only to find an empty holster. I clicked my tongue in frustration. Although I was prohibited to fire, maybe I really should have kept a sidearm just in case. I love how he's got those animal instincts that danger is afoot.
りょうくん？
静かに。
I could hear the familiar echo of soldiers' boots coming one after the other. Judging from the footsteps, I'd guessed 20 people were coming. They were approaching slowly, but were undoubtedly coming towards this hall. Steady and unhesitant movements, but not bloodthirsty. There was a slight impatience to them. I clicked my tongue again. Did I mess up? No, I couldn't have made a mistake. And just for argument's sake, if I were somehow discovered, there would have been at least alarm. It was more likely that something else had occurred, but since they were coming this way, I couldn't help but feel anxious. Well, true enough, anyone would at that, position. Elika remained quiet like I asked, and gazed at me with a concerned look on her face. If something were to happen, I couldn't involve an innocent civilian girl. Well, she's apparently a Felix, so she's not really innocent nor a civilian. Well, she could be civilian, possibly. But she's supposed to be Sion's, personal guard, I guess? Maid. Whatever. I had to ensure her safety first and foremost. True enough.
エリカ、来い。
りょうくん、一体。
いいから。エリカはこんなところにいてはいけない。
I forcefully grabbed her hand.
どこに行くの？
Who's this? A clear, dignified voice rang out. A voice that reverberated through my ears and touched my heart as she slowly walked over. A slow, steady gait. Is this? It was a girl so short, delicate, and sweet that she looked as if she might break if one were to touch her. I could not avert my gaze as she walked over. My eyes were glued to her. And we finally see Sion in the flesh. Elika quietly whispered. She didn't need to say it. I already knew the girl before my eyes was Sion.
どこかへ行くのなら、私も連れてって。
My god's that fucking phone. The girl, Sion, halted and turned her absent eyes towards me. The sound of her voice brought me to my senses, although I still felt the presence of some unseen people gathering around us.
何を言ってるのかわからんが、状況が。
状況？
Oh God.
うん。兵隊の皆さんのこと？
How do I figure this is going? Let me take a wild guess. They're our men. And it's because Sion showed herself.
別に私はどうでもいいけど、気になるの？
It doesn't really matter to me. She seemed to realize the hall was being surrounded.
気にならないわけがないだろう。
じゃあ、皆さん下がって。邪魔なの。
She said in a flat tone and surveyed the perimeter. Although her words were stern, she didn't put much feeling into them. But even so, her voice was strangely soothing.
りょうくん。りょうくんからも言ってもらえませんか？兵隊さんたちに何でもないって。
Great, just great. You want me to tell them?
ああ、そうだな。
God damn it. It appeared I was a bit dumbfounded by Sion's sudden arrival. I refocused and hurried to where the soldiers were surrounding us. There was no reason for me to flee now that I knew what was going on. Jesus. They backed down after I spoke to the sergeant major commanding them and informed him I would take responsibility for returning Sion to her room. Yeesh.
ありがとうございました、りょうくん。
Elika watched over our negotiation attentively, jogged over and bowed.
俺は別にいいんだが。
I glanced at Sion, who was staring at me for some reason. Elika nodded and faced her.
シオン、あなたどうして？それは私のセリフ。私に声もかけずに離れないで、エリカ。
Oh.
ごめんね。ずいぶん仕事に集中してたみたいだから邪魔したら悪いと思って。私はエリカを邪魔だと思ったことなんて一度もない。つまらない気遣いはいらないの。
Oh. Sion chided her. Elika bowed gently and concentrated her eyes on Sion.
でもシオン、あなたが外に出てくるなんて。
I can't believe it either. Yes, from what I heard earlier, Sion almost never showed herself before others.
妙な胸騒ぎがして、どうしてもじっとしていられなかったから。
Premonition.
胸騒ぎ。
Premonition.
シオン、あなた。ううん、なんでもない。
I doubt it's nothing. Sion shook her head.
最近仕事が多いから少し気分転換したくなっただけ。兵隊さんたちには余計な仕事をさせたかも。
I'm pretty sure you did. She showed an unpleasant smile before sharply turning away. I could see two shadows approximately 10 meters behind her. They were the two who were supposed to guard her tonight. They still seemed perplexed that Sion had suddenly shown herself, but wouldn't withdraw with the other soldiers.
問題ないでしょう。たまには何か起こらないと、軍隊というものは際限なく緩みますから。
Yes, indeed it does.
どんな環境に置かれようと変わらない人もいるけど。
I'm guessing she's talking about me. Oh crap.
狼が羊の群れに紛れ込んだところで、その牙が抜け落ちたりはしない。
Wow, she's really putting it on Ryou.
何の話ですか？
You, Ryou.
つまらない話。
Something boring, god damn it. She said curtly and shook her head. Alright, I think this is a good spot to leave off. So, we finally met Sion. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you haven't. And I hope to see you all next time.